Now the next periodic table, friend, that is the Mendeleev periodic table. So firstly we studied that is the triads model, then we studied the Newland octave rules, and then we studied the Lothar-Meyer curve also. Now the next one is Mendeleev periodic table. So this is the true periodic table that has been discussed in our syllabus. So that is Mendeleev periodic table. What the Mendeleev periodic table, friend, when you are going to study the Mendeleev periodic table, he gave the he classified the 63 elements. Okay, 63 elements. Okay, 63 elements classified. How classified, friend? They are classified into groups and period. They are classified into groups and period. What we have to do is, student, but how they are classified, these 63 element, all these 63 elements only known at that time, how they classified into group and period, that we have to understand on the basis of Mendeleev periodic law. What the Mendeleev did to classify the elements, he gave the law. So that is, let us see what is the law, and then we will try to write the law, and accordingly we will frame the periodic table. So what I am going to do here is, student, I am going to write the periodic law. So that is, periodic law is the very simple that you have already studying in the 10th standard. So here I am writing Mendeleev law. Mendeleev's periodic law. Mendeleev's periodic law. So what is there? What Mendeleev said, that is, physical and chemical properties of elements are. Okay, here you try to understand. Physical and chemical properties of elements are. This law. Properties of elements are. Properties of elements are. Elements are periodic function of their atomic weight. Periodic function of their atomic weight. Now, friend, what we have to atomic weight, what is meaning of this? The meaning of this is that when you are arranging the element on increasing order of their atomic number, so after certain time their properties will be matched. That is what the meaning. So what he said, that is the what meaning of this physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of their atomic weight. It means when you are arranging the elements on increasing order of their atomic weight, so after certain time what will happen, physical and chemical properties of elements will be matched. That is what the Mendeleev periodic law is saying. Now what he said, that is how he classified, that is what is the character of his periodic table, friend. Let us try to understand. So Mendeleev tried to arrange the all the known elements in the groups and period. So what is he said, that is there are what he said, that is he arranged the elements in vertical column. Okay, in vertical columns, which is called as groups. This is the first things. He arranged the elements in the vertical column and horizontal period, and also an horizontal period. Okay, or you can say that is horizontal rows known as periods. What we have to do is, student, known as period, what we have to do, that is how many groups are there and how many periods are there, that we have to understand. So when you are talking about the groups, here is the next one is the groups. Okay, so when you are talking about the groups, friend, so the groups, Mendeleev said, that is total 0 to 8. 0 to, how many groups are there? 0 to 8 group. Okay, 0 to 8 group. And these groups also, what he said, that is, these group he subdivided. Okay, whatever the 8 groups, 9 groups are there, these groups are subdivided. Actually, that is 0 group is not kept by the Mendeleev, that is kept by the Ramsay, another scientist, but that accepted in this periodic table. So what I am saying here, that is the total number of groups are there, how much? 0 to 8. So means 9 group. Here what is group, if you talk about group 1 to 7, group 1 to 7 subdivided, okay, divided, group 1 to 7, you can write group 1 to 7 divided into two subgroup, okay. How many? Two subgroup. So that is two subgroup A and B. This is, now what is happening with the group 8? Okay, group 8, this one Roman 8 is divided into how many group, student? Divided into three subgroup, okay, three subgroup. Lastly, when you are going to see, that is zero group is remain the same. Dear friend, firstly you try to know how many subgroup. 1 to 7, that is 7 multiplied by 2, how many group will be there? 14. And one group 8 is there, this one group number 8, how many it is divided into 3, so how many is? One group. And last one more group is there, 0, this is also 0 group is how much? One group. So total group is how much coming, student? If you see, this is 14 3 14 4 18, a total group will be 18. The similar trend has been selected in the long form periodic table, which we will study in the next. Okay, now friend, what is about the period? How the periods are arranged by the Mendeleev? Let us see the period also. So after the group, there is the period also we have to study, friend. So let us try to understand the period. So when you are going to know he divided, there are, when you are talking about periods, there are 7. How much, students? 7. Okay. And what kind of horizontal rows given in where? Mendeleev periodic table. Mendeleev's periodic table. So when you are talking about, there are 7 horizontal rows given in the Mendeleev periodic table, which is known as period. Now we have to understand, that is 7 periods are there. But when you are talking about, that is period number 4, 5, 6 and 7, these periods subdivided, these periods, what they said, subdivided into 2 halves. Okay, these period divided into how? What is, student? Divided into 2 halves. And the first half of the element were placed where the elements, that is, if you talk about the first half, okay, first half of the elements were placed. How they were placed? In upper left corner. This is what? Upper left corner means, student, if you talk about this one. So the first half, they are saying upper left corner. So this corner will be the first one, and that is remaining half. Okay, agar if you talk about the second half, lower right corner. Okay, so second half element where they will kept student second half element, lower left corner, when you talking about lower left corner, this is the lower left corner. There the elements are kept. Now, student, what we have to understand this one. Any element that is the group number, whatever the period 4, 5, 6, 7 are there. So that is first upper left will be there, and secondly that is the second one is the lower right. Okay. Now what is the, this is all about the period fan. Now let us go and now study the what are the merits of the this Mendeleev periodic table. So let us see. I'm erasing friend this one. So we will study the merits of Mendeleev periodic table. So when you talk about the merits, there its merits is immense, student, in the discovery of the new elements. Okay, because Mendeleev left the free space, vacant space, the elements which were not discovered. Okay, and he gave the name also. So that is when you are talking about merits, fan. Let us see the merits. So what he said, first merits is Mendeleev left vacant place in his periodic table for the discovery of new element, for the discovery of new elements, and he gave the name. Okay, whatever the place he left, student, in his periodic table, he left the he gave the name also for that periodic table. Okay, for that element also, like that is Eka aluminum, Eka scandium. He left the place like this. Now what the other things he is doing, he say what is the other merit of this periodic table, student? That is the study of the elements. That is other merits is what is there, that is same group elements have similar chemical and physical properties, So what is happening if the same chemical and physical properties were there? So study of these become very easy. So these were the some merits, student. Now let us go for the demerits of this, student. What are the limitation of this periodic table, that also we have to study, and limitation is very, very important, friends. So let us see the limitation. So when you talk about the limitation of this periodic table, so let us see the limitation. So limitation of Mendeleev periodic table, there are so many limitations are there. No exact place for hydrogen. So what he said is, student, that is he kept in the group 1. So, but group 1 is also kept by the metal also. In the group 1 metal is there. So hydrogen is gas. So this is not. And hydrogen, when you combine hydrogen plus hydrogen, it gives the H2. Just like that is Cl plus Cl combine, it is giving Cl2. So it is having the properties like the halogen also, and it is having the properties like that is matching with the some properties with the group 1 element. So that is he is not able to kept the exact position where to kept, that is group 7 is group number 7 or the group number 1. So this is the first demerit. अब now student, that is the second most demerit which due to which this periodic table failed is what, that is no position for isotopes. Okay, no separate position, no separate position for isotopes, no separate position for isotopes. When you're talking about the isotopes, friend, like that, here is the 1H1 hydrogen isotope, 1H2 and 1H3 is there. Okay, so when you talk about the hydrogen is having 3 isotopes. Of 3 isotope means atomic mass is 1, 2, 3, same atomic number, different mass. So according to the Mendeleev law, they are keeping the element in the increasing order of the atomic mass. So isotopes should get the 3 position, 1, 2, 3 places, but he gave only 1 place. So he failed to explain where to keep the isotope, and that reason is also there, student. The isotopes were not discovered at the time of Mendeleev periodic table. So that is also the one of the failure. Next one, no separate place is given for the isobar. That is again the next one is separate place for isobar. Dear friend, what is the isobar? We know that is same atomic mass. Suppose argon is there, argon is 40, and if potassium is also 40 and calcium is 40. So they are saying they are increasing order of the atomic mass. So these element is having same atomic mass, so they should give the same place. But he kept the separate place. That is also he did not explain. Okay. So and last one is last failure was, that is no separate place for what, student? For lanthanoid and actinides. Lanthanoids and actinoids element. So this is the some of the failure for the Mendeleev periodic table. That is no exact position for hydrogen, no separate position for isotope, separate place for isobar, and then no separate place for the lanthanoid and actinides. So this is all about the Mendeleev periodic table, and now we will study the long form periodic table. Now next periodic law is the long form periodic table. Okay, this is the last model which is given by the Moseley in 1913. That is also known as modern periodic table. Now let us see, student, that is what the Moseley said. Okay, so if we talk about the Moseley, so Moseley in 1913, what he said, that is he explained that is he explained the failure of the Mendeleev periodic table, and what he said, that is the atomic number is fundamental properties of what, student? Fundamental properties of elements. Now if you talk about the Mendeleev periodic table, how they arrange the atoms on the basis of atomic masses. Now Moseley, when is Moseley in his study, X-ray study, what he said, that is atomic mass is not fundamental character of the element. So what is the fundamental character? That is a atomic number. Okay, so now whatever the Mendeleev said, that is failed. Now when you talk about the Moseley, he given this periodic table with the Niels Bohr, and what they said, they given the law. Okay, and on the basis of law they given the table. So what is, let us write, that is modern periodic law. So that is, if we talk about the modern periodic law, so when you talk about modern periodic law, for a friend, so what is that? Physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of what? Periodic function of their atomic number. Okay, So dear friend, that is you can understand from the Mendeleev periodic table said that is physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of atomic masses. But here is what is, that is long form periodic table is saying that is physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of what, student? That is atomic number. Now student, what that is the law we got, and atomic number, and either you say that is atomic number and electronic configuration, atomic number and electronic configuration. Okay, so these two terms you try to keep in mind. Either you say that is, if you even you can say that is atomic number or electronic configuration, both are same. Atomic number is the same as the electronic configuration. Now student, what he said, he gave some characters of the long form periodic table. So firstly again you try to read out the what is modern periodic law. Modern periodic law or long form periodic law is physical and chemical properties of elements are periodic function of atomic number. It means when you are arranging the elements on the increasing order of their atomic numbers, then after certain interval, the same group will come and properties will be same. Okay, with the help of we will explain with the help of diagram also, you will be able to understand the periodic law also. There is no problem in understanding for this. Okay, so dear friend, firstly what you try to do, so firstly you write the characters. Okay, characteristics of long form periodic table. So when you talking about the characteristic, student, so there are the groups are there. Okay, groups. And if talk about the groups, friend, there are 18 groups are there. How many groups, student? 18 groups. Okay, when you talk about the 18 groups are there, and these groups are divided into the blocks. 18 groups are divided into the blocks. Like for example, this one is the, if you talk about the group 1 and 2, group 1 and group 2, this group 1 and group 2, that is known as group 1 and group 2, that is known as S block. This is known as S block. And then again the next one, if you talk about the group 13 to 18, how many group 13 to 18. Okay, this is the sixth group. Okay, total number of group 6, and here is total number of group. These groups are known as what are this P block. Okay, P block elements, and here is S block elements. Now student, one more block, two more block is there. And if you talk about the group number 3 to 12, if you talk about group number 3 to 12, so group number 3 to 12, if you talk about, that is total 10 groups. Okay, how many group? Total 10 group. They are known as D block element. Okay, D block elements is also known as, student, that is transition element. Why transition elements, friend? Transition element means it is present between S and P block elements. Okay, and one more reason is there, they have the incomplete d orbital. Now one more block is there, student, that is two separate group. Okay, here I am writing here, friend, how we are writing two separate group. Okay, two separate group. And where is two separate group, student? Bottom of the periodic table. Two separate group, bottom of the periodic table, that is known as what? One is the lanthanoid. Okay, lanthanoid, and another is known as what, student? Actinides. Another is actinides. Of this lanthanoids and actinides is known as, student, that is F block element. So these things you have to keep in mind, student. That is, there are 18 groups are there in the long form periodic table. 18 groups are there. They are divided into the 4 blocks. Group 1 and 2, that is 2 group, that is known as S block, alkali metal. Group 13 to group 18, that is P block. Okay, and group 3 to group 12, that is D block elements, or you can say transition elements. And two separate group, Lanthanide and actinides in the bottom of periodic table, that is known as what? F block elements. Now, after knowing this, student, what we have to do, we are going to discuss the period. Okay, so let us understand what is the character of the period of the long form periodic table. So when you are going to discuss the period, student, that is there are 7 periods are there, and these periods are not subdivided. These periods are not subdivided. So let us see what are the periods, student. So if you talk about the long form periodic table, so periods, how many periods are there, student? If you talk about the long form periodic table, there are the 7 horizontal row. Okay, and that is 7 horizontal row means 7 period. Of 7 period is again classified into the 7 way. So if you talk about the first period, student, first period. So first period, student, there are 2 elements. Okay, only 2 elements. Only 2 elements, that is known as only 2 element, that is also known as shortest period. Shortest period. This is known as, student, this is shortest period. Now another group. Let us go the group number. If you talk about period 2, second, okay, and what if, student, second and third period. Third period. If you talk about second and third period, student, so 8 elements each. 8 elements each. Each period is having 8 elements each. So it means this is known as, student, this is also known as short period. Okay, short period. Why, student? Because it is having little more number of elements. And if you talk about, student, if you talk about the fourth, okay, fourth and fifth. If you talk about the fourth and fifth period, this is also period, and this is also period. So fourth and fifth period, when you go, student, how many elements are there? 18 elements each. Okay, this is having 18 elements each, and 18 element is, so that is more number of element, that is known as what, student? Long period. This is known as what? Long period. Now you come to next category, student. So that is next period will come. Here is sixth period. If you talk about the sixth period, student, this is having how much? 32 elements. Okay, 32 elements. In the sixth period, 32 elements. That is known as what, student? This is known as what? Longest period. This is known as longest period. Lastly, student, that is seventh period is there. Seventh period. And this, when you are talking about seventh period, friend, there are 40 elements are there. 14 elements. Now more elements also discovered, but in your book you will find 14 elements, and that is known as what, student? That is known as what? Incomplete period. Incomplete period. Okay, this is. So when you are talking about the groups, student, I already discussed you. There are the 18 group. Okay, and that is divided into the, classified into the 18 group into the 4 blocks, and there are 7 period, and these 7 period are also classified like in the terms of, that is first period 2 element, that is shortest period, second and third period 8 elements is short period, fourth and fifth period, that is 18 elements, is long period, sixth period 32 element, that is longest period, and seventh period 14 elements only, so incomplete period. Now, student, what I am going to do, I am going to draw the periodic table. Okay, so let us see, student. So how to draw the periodic table, long form periodic table or modern periodic table? You try to understand it. Okay, so when you are going to draw the long form periodic table, how you will be able to draw, friend? Firstly, you keep in mind, that is how many groups are there, how many periods are there, and each groups how many elements are there, then only you will be able to understand this. Okay, so that you keep watching, student. Then nicely I will try to explain this long form periodic table with the help of diagram. We will discuss some more character also. Okay, like that we will discuss the electronic configuration also. So when you are going, student, when you are going, so first of all, let us see, that is what are the groups. Okay, so here you see, student, if you see this, so here I am doing, how I am doing diagrammatic, student. First period I told you, student, how many elements are there. First period I told you, student, there are only 2 elements. There are only 2 elements. And second and third period I told you how many elements are there, student. I told you that is second and third period student, second and third period, 8 elements each present student, 8 elements. So let us see how can we will be able to draw student. So if you talk about this is student, this is the group number 1. This is the group number 1. This is group number 1. So when you talk about group number 1 is here. So this is what will come student. This will come group number 2. Okay. Then 10 groups will be there student. So here will be coming student, what will come? Here you see group number, this is 13. Okay. Here is, if you talk about, you write on the top student, group number 13. Then this is the group number 14. Next one, group number 15 here. Group number, next one will come group number 16. Okay. Then 17, and finally this is 18. So little space is required student, because of a small board it is very difficult to represent so nicely. Okay, so here is group number 15, and this is the group number 17 and group number 18. Now student, that is first period. If you left to right is what student? Period. And this is top to bottom is group. So left to right, first period I told how many element? 2. So that is first element is hydrogen, and second student, that is the helium. Okay, so first period how many element? 2. Now you go for the second period. So this is the first period student. Now the second period when you go, second and third period student, I told you how many elements are there student? There is 8 element each. So what will come student? Here is lithium. Okay, this is beryllium, and this is what student? Boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. And this one we are putting in the increasing order of their atomic number. After that, you student, this is the sodium. Okay, sodium, this is magnesium, here is aluminum, silicon, phosphorus, sulfur, chlorine and bromine. Okay, chlorine. Okay, chlorine, and this will come student, here it will come neon, argon. Okay, argon, that is 18. Now student, group period number, if you talk about period number 4, 4 and 5 I told you student, how many element? 18 element each. 4 and 5 period, how many element is student? I told you that is 18 element each. So 18 element is, how can we represent student? If you talk about this, so there are 10 groups will be there student. So here is the 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. This is 11 and this is 12. So 12 group here we will mention student. How we will be able to mention, that is, this is the D block will be student. How I will, okay, on the top I will write again little bit after the diagram. So let us see student, this is the 1, 2, 3, this is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Now this will be the lastly 4, 5, it is 6, and lastly this will be 7. So 6 period is, I told you student, how many element? 32, and that is 7th period again we will discuss, that is how many elements are there. Okay, so let us complete this student. Okay, little bit, please wait. Here I am completing this. So we will write some elements in these blocks. Okay, so this one, if you go, that is period number 4 and 5. I told you how many elements student? 4th period I told you student, 4th period I told you, that is 4th period I told you, 4th and 5th, 18 element each. So if you talk about this one, 4th period, sodium, this is potassium, here is calcium, scandium, titanium, vanadium, chromium, okay, manganese, this is iron, cobalt, this is nickel, copper, zinc. Okay, now here you can come student, this is the gallium, okay, and here is germanium, and this one will come arsenic, okay, and here is selenium and bromine, and here will come student krypton. Okay, so other element you can keep in mind student, all the element you need not to memorize. If you can memorize, that is okay, but if you are, that is not compulsory to memorize all the element. Dear friend, after the this one, 2 more groups are there in the bottom of periodic table, and each group is having how many elements? 14 elements are there each group. Okay, each period is having 14, and this one is known as what, student? Lanthanoid and actinoid. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 9 10 11 12 13 14. So one is known as, student, first one is lanthanoid. Okay, lanthanoid, and next one is known as what, student? Actinoids. From where they are starting, student? Here is from this one. After this element, if you talk about this, here is potassium, hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium. Here is rubidium, cesium and francium, and beryllium, magnesium, calcium, strontium. Okay, after strontium, barium and radium will come. Here is the barium and here is the radium. So after barium, barium is having atomic number 56. Okay, so, and here is what will come. Here is scandium. After you see, here is the scandium. After scandium, downside it will come is yttrium, and here is lanthanum. After lanthanum, student, lanthanum, that is lanthanide will start, and after actinide, okay, actinium, that is actinide will start. So this is the elements. Student, you can fill the other elements, that is not too much compulsory, we will separately study. The most important things which we are going to study, student, that is we are going to study, that is what are the blocks, how to understand the blocks, student. Okay, so when you are going to understand the blocks, friend, so first two group is known as this. First two, that is known as what, student? This is S block. And here 3 to 12, this is known as, student, D block. Okay, and if you talk about, that is 13 to 18, that is known as, student, P block. Okay, P block. If you want to know the classification, here is its electronic configuration NS1, and it is having NS2. And here if you go D block, student, D block you leave it out. Here it is what, student? NS2 NP1, and it is what? NS2 NP2. Okay, and NS2 NP3, and here is NS2 NP4, and NS2 NP5, and last one is what? NS2 NP6. This is the electronic configuration of this element. Okay, for D block elements, when you are going for the D block element, will give the electronic configuration separately, student. Okay, D and F block, and if you want to know the electronic configuration for D block element, student, so it is there NS1 to 2, NS1 to 2, and N minus 1 D1 to what is 10. This is the D block element. And when you are going for the F block element, if you talk about the F block, so for this is for the D block. Okay, this is for the D block, student. And when you are going for the F block, student, for F block, here I am writing for F block. If you talk about F block, electronic configuration will be what? N minus 2, okay, F1 to 14, comma, another will come N minus 1 D, what is 0 to 1, this is N 0 to 1, and comma NS2, last one is NS2. This is for the F block element, student. So what we have to do, student, that is in the next video we will study, that is the characters, that is some of the properties of the element, like that is ionization enthalpy, okay, and then electronegativity, electron gain enthalpy, everything we will be studying, student. Okay, that is in this video lecture, little more things we are going to discuss, student. Let us try to understand that. What more things we can discuss, student? If you talk about the group 1, okay, electronic configuration, okay, electronic configuration. So what is this saying, student? Electronic configuration. If the same group is having the same electronic configuration, means they are having the similar properties. Okay, so same group, if you talk about the same group have same electronic configuration, same group have same, either you say, student, better to write, that is have similar electronic configuration, And if similar electronic configuration is student, it means similar properties. That is, they have similar properties. They have similar properties. This is the similar properties. Now student, you try to understand. Suppose you are taking group 1. If you talk about group 1. So dear student, group 1 if you talk about. So group 1 elements are what they are student? Lithium. Okay. Sodium. Even you take hydrogen also. Hydrogen, lithium, sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium and francium. Now you see the atomic number here is 1. Here is 3. Okay. And here is how much student? This is the, if you talk about, this is the 11. If you want to know student first group 2, so if you talk about second and third, each group is having 8. So if you are adding, that is 8, so how much you are getting this one? If you are again adding 8, student, you will get how many? This is the potassium, that is 19. And now 18, if you are adding 18, so that is you will get, that is 30C. Again if you are adding 18 student, you will get, that is 55. And if you are adding student, here is 32. So it will get, that is you will get, that is 87. This is the atomic number. Now you see the electronic configuration student. Electronic configuration of these elements that you already study in the atomic chapter, that is atomic structure. So here is, if you talk about hydrogen student, so hydrogen will come 1s1. Okay. Lithium 1s2 and then it will come 2s1. So you see student, that is same electronic configuration, valence shell. So same property will be there. Here is 1s2, 2s2 and what will come? 2p6, then 3s1. So again same is coming, means similar properties. Potassium, what will come? 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, then 3s2, 3p6, then 4s1. Again what you are finding? That is same electronic configuration, valence shell. So that is same properties. Then is 5s1. Then here is 6s1 will come, and finally it will come 7s1. So what we are finding there, valence shell electronic configuration is same student. So each group is having what? Similar properties. Okay. So that is what, this is the character of the long form periodic table, that is they are based on the electronic configuration. Okay. Now if you want to know the other group element student, we will discuss in the other video. For this one, long form periodic table, this is this much okay only. Thank you students.